Hey guys, it's Dr. J. I'm an entrepreneur doctor because I'm running multiple businesses working a few hours a week, and I'm talking to you about the tools that I use to do that. Right now I'm going to talk to you about, come on, can you just do the job? I mean, how do you get people to do the work? You think we own these businesses, right? You think as like owners and bosses, when we hire someone, that they would do the job that they got hired for. However, we find that that's not true. We find that a lot of our time, if you've ever just kind of been frustrated with, why do I have to tell everybody what to do? Then you are just experiencing what every business owner does. Until he uses this vital tool. Now, it's very simple. It's going to sound so simple, it's just stupid. But I don't know why. In private practice, most doctors actually don't employ this tool. What are we talking about? We're talking about a checklist. Now, a pilot is going to take his plane off of the ground thousands of times. But you know what he does every single time? Every single time he does the same exact checklist. Okay? And in business, there are just certain actions. We got A, B, C, and D. And I don't care what day of the week it is. There are jobs that have to get done every day. Now you think, isn't it reasonable? How reasonable is this? If I go to one of my nurses, one of my technicians, and I say, listen, look, all you got to do is just get here, clock in, do the lab work, sleep, clean, do the drawers, restock, ask some clients, educate over here, do this procedure, get this x-ray, fill the chemicals. Don't you think there's a certain point where they might forget something? Pretty good chance. Now, the thing that used to frustrate me would be like, look, the mail comes every day. Why do I need to ask for the mail to get the mail in the hospital? Yet I did. Over and over and over and over. Okay? So the solution is actually very simple if you have employees. If not, you got to do this yourself. But it's very simple. I'm going to ask Jane. I'm going to say, Jane, tell me what you do every day. In fact, write it down. Write down a list of things you do every day. And as a matter of fact, when you're done, just turn it into the communication center. You have to have mailboxes, folks, back in your lounge, okay? Just turn it in there. And when I'm not running around the office going like, I'll just check it and I'll review it. Jane goes, and you know what she does? She says, you know, I sweep the floor, and then I prep the room, and then I get the reagents ready for the lab, and then I do this, right? And it turns out that she does a lot of stuff now that she thinks about it. And then you take this form, and as the owner, as the guy who dictates, the person who dictates what's happening, you get to edit it. Okay, so you say, change this, change that. You actually need to do this over here that way. And you get what? You get a list of duties in its final form that becomes the check sheet. What do you do with the check sheet? Post it in the area. Put it in their folders. Have it on a desk. Doesn't matter. But now it's there. And in fact, you can say, look, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, boom. Look at there. Now we have this list of duties that we got to do. And as a matter of fact, I don't care who does them. I just know these things have to get done. Right? Now here's the other nice thing about this. Let's say you're done with your check sheet. Everyone is final. It actually represents what everyone has to do. You know what? Let's just say that turns out there's 100 squares. Okay, it says down here, 100 squares. Okay, guess what? You can measure that. At the end of the week, you say, hey man, how many squares did you get done? You know, Doc, we did 90 of them. Wow, 90%. You did 90%. That's good. That's actually fantastic, all right? Let's compare this to last week. You know, last week you were 100%. Or last week you were at 50, right? Point is, now you can measure the doingness of people on their job. And that makes you what? A manager, an executive, a badass, whatever, okay? So this is your format here. This gives you power. It gives you control. It gives the same thing for the person who's doing this. Power and control, because now they control, you know what that is? The tools of your trade. When you can control those, you have confidence. Okay? Confidence breeds what? Success. So here's our tool. This is just how we have to stop asking people to do the job. We just have it listed. It's there for them. Now all you got to do is hold everyone accountable for your checklist. Use it to do what? Get more shit done.